Well, hey crafty friends, it's Heidi Scott with DIY Dreaming, and on this video I thought what I would do is just show you our finished kitchen. It's 90% done, and then just show you some of the Christmas decorations that I have in my house. So as you're hopping on, say hi, feel free to sprinkle, feel free to ask questions. The most commonly asked question I get whenever I do a house tour is what color are my walls? So I'll tell you right now, they're Sherwin-Williams Soji white, and I think that's S-H-O-J-I white. Okay, so let me flip my camera around. I see lots of people hopping on. I've been eagerly waiting to do this tour. So we'll start in the kitchen. Okay, so this is my kitchen. It started its life 20 years ago with a brown colored cabinet. I actually had the walls in here painted this color called roasted pepper, which was a dark red. And I had some pretty countertops that were a dark brownish colored granite. And last year, before Christmas, we took the plunge and had our cabinets painted, and we painted our backsplash just to be able to live with it because it was brown also until we could do the rest. And just recently, we just finished the rest, which is basically the countertops. And they are a pretty hard marble with some interesting stuff happening. So what do you guys think? I love my kitchen a million times more than I did before. It makes me happy. It makes me want to actually be in the kitchen, not necessarily to be cooking, but just to be in the kitchen. I also have a new stovetop that actually works. Our old one was fine, but it was 20 years old and one of the burners didn't work. I also have a new sink, which is taking some getting used to because the bottom of it is pretty flat. And also I got new hardware, new faucet, and my sprayer is not very strong powered, but that's the backyard. It is raining and pretty yucky today in Georgia. So this is the island. Over here's the cooking area. That's my pantry. I will not show it to you. At some point, I would like to get some nicer cabinets. This is our little coffee bar area, which has this pretty tile like the rest of it. Refrigerator. Here's the little desk area when you walk in the door from the garage. And here is our laundry room, which I got a new tile floor last year. And then we got the new marble countertop here too. And I think that I'm not loving this green, so I'm gonna probably have my cabinets in here painted the same color as the cabinets out here, which is Soji white. Okay, here's the little butler's pantry area. Isn't it pretty? And I wanted to show you this because I just pulled it back out. This is one of those things that work as a cake dome, or you can flip it over and use it as a punch bowl. And last year I stenciled it and added a little glitter using this Santa Claus stencil. And then I put it away. And I just got it back out again, and it just has some little faux snow in it and some little tin houses. There's a bunch of my tarnished silver platters and teapot and things that I love so much. This is our dining room, which is my wrapping room right now, and it's kind of a mess. All right, let's go into this part of the kitchen. I don't know if you guys remember, but this was the table runner that I made. I made mine so it was just the exact size of the table and it doesn't go down over the edges. It just kind of goes with this red and white or red and cream theme that I have. And the little Christmas trees have buttons and stuff on them. Over here is one of my favorite little nooks in the house. And this was something that I made this year. Mrs. Claus Cafe. I just put that in the middle of my little plate rack. Okay, I'm just looking. A lot of the Christmas signs and things I took down while they were doing the kitchen. Oh, I did want to show you these. Those were those little boxwood wreaths that I showed you guys a while ago. I think they still have some if you're interested. These I put up for Christmas, and I also hung two up over my stove for Christmas. But in this room, I have two on this, don't look at my husband's mess. I have two on this little cabinet. These are the large ones, and they have been there since last year, and they're still in great shape. I love these. I just love the little touch of that. And there's our book stack that we painted red and stenciled. Jingle bells. Okay, here's my chair where I do almost all of my work. Here's Mia. She has taken to getting on the couch and snoozing in the afternoons. This was a pillow I made a while ago. That, in case you're wondering, is a Maker Studio stencil, which I love this Scandinavian look. Here is a battery-operated candle that I stenciled Merry and Bright. Oh, right here, I want to show you guys this. Let's see. Where can I put it? I'm going to put it right here and ignore the fingerprints on the glass. Okay, so this pretty little ornament was sent to me by Cheryl Miller. Thank you, Cheryl. And it is a nativity scene. And she built it with popsicles. And I'm about to put it on my Christmas tree. Look how sweet that is. But I wanted to show it to you first before it went on the tree. I'm trying to think. I know I have some other ornaments up here that were sent to me by people. This one right here was sent to me by my good friend Susie Noble. She also sent me this owl. I know I have a few others on here, but I can't remember where they are. Anyways, this is the Christmas tree with the red and cream, and there's the Christmas tree topper that we made. And most of these ornaments here are things that I actually made, except for like these flowers, like that one and this one. Those were just Christmas floral picks from Walmart in the Christmas department. Yeah, I know I have some other things here that people made and sent to me. Anyways, so I'm loving my tree. I'm keeping everything else in the house pretty neutral and understated so that the red and white for the tree can stand out. Here are my fur looking Christmas stockings that I could not find for the longest time. And I just found them. Here are the wood shim trees that we made. Gosh, when was that? I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago. I've loved seeing all of you guys' ideas. This is this pretty garland that I added to this lighted garland. Oh, and right here are the beautiful faux birch logs that my good friend Janet Driggers sent me. Let's see, what else do I want to show you? Well, let's walk out here. Okay, this is our entry. And what I wanted to show you here is that Christmas nail. I pull it out every year at Christmas. And it says the first ornament on the first Christ tree. Never let us forget the meaning of the cost paid by our Savior for the gift of our so precious salvation. Then here's my messy dining room we're afraid to put our Christmas packages down under the tree because our dogs have been naughty lately and I don't want them to have a heyday and destroy everything. Oh, here's another thing that's new. We got new granite new marble in this room too. This is the powder room on the main floor. And these are some pretty little paintings that were my mom's. This was a pretty painting that I picked up at a garage sale a million years ago. Here's another little pretty painting that was my mother's. Well, it was my grandmother's first and then my mother's. But anyways, this is what that looks like. I'm also going to have this green painted over in this OG white because it's just a little too strong for me. There's that gorgeous piece of art that I bought this fall. Isn't that pretty? And let's see. I think pretty much that's what I wanted to show you in this tour. I hope you liked it. The house is not super clean. It's pretty straight because I'm kind of like that. But we're still, you know, putting things away after the construction that lasted for well over a month. And anyway, so it's not perfect, but this is what my theme was this year for Christmas. Ordinarily, I would probably have 2 or more Christmas trees, but like I said, with all the construction in the kitchen, I just opted to keep it super simple. And anyways, I do have an idea that I want to show you. I'll give you a quick little look at that and then I'm gonna say goodbye. But I will come back hopefully later or possibly first thing tomorrow morning to show you this idea. So let me just go into my craft room and I'll show you. Okay. All right, my craft room is it is piled with stuff. Oh my word. Yeah, so I definitely need to get some of this clutter under control. But what I wanted to show you guys, and I will show you, is what I do with the Christmas cards that we get every year. And I know I was at somebody's house recently and they had all their Christmas cards taped up onto the cabinet in the kitchen, and I said, oh, that looks great. But then I told her what I do. I just do a hole punch on the Christmas cards each year, and they're sitting in this basket. It's just fun to pull them out and look through them, and you know, every year there's fewer and fewer Christmas cards. But anyway, so that's what I'll be showing you in a little bit. Alrighty, thanks for joining me. Feel free to ask questions. Again, that white color in my whole house, in case you're wondering, it's Sherwin-Williams and it's called Soji White. Okay, thanks for watching. See you later.